Hey gentlemen, this is Tevis again. We often say the most important day of camp is actually the day after camp. Why? Because that is the day you have to decide what you will do with camp. You're back to life, maybe back home, back to routine, and you just work camp where you had an orientation about your life that we hope has been a reorientation, and you have to decide what you're going to do with that. Will you just go back to life as usual? Will you decide you don't have time to make any changes or really to see things differently? Will you decide that camp was just another weekend, maybe even a great weekend, but nothing life-changing? Maybe you even think, why did I even give time to that? Or will you begin to make decisions that you've been living in a very small story focused on you, instead of realizing there are decisions you need to make to get into the bigger story, to begin to look to the Father in a new way and let Him father you? You need to enter the process of becoming, because most guys, they live in a very small story, and you're part of a bigger story. There's something bigger going on, and you and I have to decide to become the person the Father is shaping you and I to be. No one is asking you to have the faith of a 50-year-old in your 20s. We said that at camp. And actually, we want to challenge you to decide to reframe the decade that you're living in. Your decisions in your 20s are meaningful but not irreversible. Live in the moment. Measure by the decade and who you are becoming. And so take a deep breath. That's right. Relax. You don't have to feel the pressure of making one right choice that will set you on a path for the rest of your life. Rather, see yourself as God's son who is in training. And this time in your life is more about exploration and especially transformation. Guys handle this decade in different ways. Some avoid making decisions as they stall. The pressure's just too much. It's like they're paralyzed. Some guys just go on hunches when they make decisions, or they just guess. Some guys, they're too worried about pleasing people. So we wanted to try to lift the pressure off and give you some tools that were mentioned in the Killing Lions book and the journal that are just great for making decisions. Get that book back out. You're choosing a road less traveled by choosing to have a plan to make decisions. Go back, read the chapter, use your journal, do that with some other guys who attended the camp, or maybe even some guys who weren't able to make it. There were so many great questions that we gave you to help with decisions. One question simply asked, what's the wisest thing to do? Is this wise? Just that question alone would save so many people. Ephesians 5:16 and 17 says that you should make the most of every opportunity. Don't act thoughtlessly, but seek to understand what God the Father is doing. Proverbs 13:16 says, wise people think before they act, fools don't. Proverbs 13:20 simply says, walk with the wise and become wise. It's been over a week since we were together at training camp. You have to make the decision to stay in this and stay connected. Get involved with base camp. Make plans now to attend basic boot camp. Connect with some other guys and be in this together. Connect with one of the leaders from camp. Check out the handout with the resources that we gave you at camp. We're praying for you. I'm praying for you. Choose to stay in this and pursue the Father and become who He is shaping you to be.